another Meet the 818 Zoom interview. Today, we're here with Julia, the baker and owner of Knead4Dough. Hi, Julia. How are you?
Hi, Don Rochelle. I'm doing well. How are you tonight?
Good, good. I've been looking forward to this conversation. Huge fan of your pastries, obviously. And I know you have a specialty, and I'm going to butcher the name, and I apologize.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's the Salvadoreña cake, or it's so tasty. It sort of reminds me of a Filipino bibingka, but it's different, and that's one of my favorite creations from you.
Thank you. So it's the quesadilla salvadoreña.
Thank you. See, can't
Yes.
see it.
And the simplest way I can translate it is a sweet cheese cornbread of type or pound cake.
Yes, I will tell you, the first time I had it, when I ordered and you delivered it over to my home, I had it with coffee, and it was just like, I had to stop myself or else I would have eaten the whole thing. So I got to the order and I was like, this is dangerous. I'm going to put it in the fridge.
That's so funny. That's so funny. So I actually, when I started this, I sold the half and the full.
Mm-hmm.
And I would sell the half more so, I think, because it was the beginning and no one knew about Knead4Dough. And a lot of people, a good quesadilla is very hard to find. It's often dry. Anyway, people started getting mad at me because I wasn't offering them, or I wasn't pushing the full quesadilla on them. Mm-hmm. And so that's no longer on the menu. I actually don't have a menu anymore because I kind of bake to order, if that makes any sense at all.
Yes, absolutely. I think that's actually a pretty good idea. So like, people don't have to look at your menu and say, oh, maybe I want this, this, and this, but they actually go from what they want, like,
right.
If I want your chocolate chip cookies, I'll probably just say, Julia, can I get like your macadamia nut chocolate chip cookies?
Yes. And that's pretty much how it works,
Yeah, no, that's pretty awesome. But I know we kind of skipped over everything.
We did, didn't we?
And I apologize for that, but I was so thrilled because honestly, it was my favorite breakfast. And remind me to order that again, maybe after the interview.
Okay.
So that was my favorite breakfast and my first experience with Knead4Dough. So having said that, can you tell us how you started Knead4Dough? What inspired you? Who inspired you? And yours.
What a story to tell. It's very simple. Yes. So by trade, I was in the medical field, and for a very long time, I was a stay-at-home mom. As my children became of age, and my youngest he was a senior in high school, COVID hit. Mm-hmm. He was home, I was home. There's only so much cleaning you can do. And I was looking around my house, and, when you're a stay-at-home mom, at least with me, you always want to change things, right? So we moved into this house 20 plus years ago, and we have the original countertops. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to get new countertops. I don't want to ask my husband for money. Mm-hmm. I got to figure out how I'm going to get these countertops because I'm the only one the countertops are bothering. So one day I took to my stove. I made a quesadilla. My daughter and her girlfriend actually suggested that I start an Instagram page, try to sell it, see what happens. And I made the quesadilla. I posted a couple of pictures of it. My first order was Magali's tamale. And she opened her doors. I brought some of my stuff over for her to try, and she tasted it and she loved it. And it's kind of history ever since then. I mean, so many doors have opened up effortlessly. It's incredible.
That's awesome. I mean, I remember when it was probably you were 3 months into Knead4Dough, and all of a sudden, like, it just blew up.
It blew up. It
You know?
blew up. You know, it was like the right people were, and you know, I've talked to these people who have been there, customers who have been there for me since the beginning, and they just looked up quesadilla.
Mhm.
And my daughter, again, she goes, Mom, put more stuff on there, put more stuff on there. And all of a sudden I was ordering, you know, 10 and 15 boxes from Amazon. Now I had to go to 100, 200, 300 boxes from a local company. I'm very big. I don't want to be a part of all the trash in this society. And by trash, I mean the recycling bit of it. So all of my boxes, everything is that craft color. It's all 100% recyclable. My business cards are 100% recyclable, because I feel so terrible,
Yep.
you know? Anyway. So timing, the grace of God, prayers, the community, this community has been incredible. My customers have been amazing. Everyone, including you, have been with me through the toughest time in my life. And it's a blessing. This is a blessing. You know, this is a blessing.
Of course. And I'm thankful for you. I'm thankful for the treats, and I'm thankful for the woman that you are, because I think in March I reached out to you, and what's it called, because I was doing the Boss Babe series for
Yes.
For Women's History Month. And I think what resonated most for me with you was there was a picture of you, and you were kind of like squatting down, and it said "Make Heffa moves."
Yeah.
You know, and I don't think I ever told you how inspiring that was.
Oh, thank you.
And I was just like, you know, she's doing it. She's going outside of her box and being like, just doing what she loves and being this amazing person doing it. Because all the responses from like Instagram, you know, when I featured you, like all the commentary was just so positive and just heartwarming. And I'm just like, you know, I want to be like her.
Oh, I appreciate that. And you know what? I don't see myself in that way at all. And how can you not respond the way I've responded to so much kindness and so much support from this community? I have met so many wonderful people. I have heard so many different stories. Who would have thought that by baking for somebody, it would be so intimate?
Yeah.
You know, it's just amazing.
Yeah. And
I have no other word.
Yeah, and I can tell you, like, you can tell when people bake, like do what they love, such as baking. I myself am not a baker.
Okay.
It's from a box, and then I make the cookies and all
Okay.
that. I did try my hand on making Dutch apple pie, which was, you know, it was good, but it wasn't like selling good.
Oh, I'm sure it was delicious.
Well, my daughter enjoyed it, so I'm okay with that. But you can taste, like, when people are rushing to just produce mass quantities versus really putting their heart into their work. You can taste it. And I know that sounds so cheesy, but for me, that's what it is. And for me, with the cookies I've tasted, with the quesadilla, that I'm not going to say the full name because I'm going to butcher the name. You know, all that, like it feels like you've imparted a part of yourself in those products. And
I do.
Tell.
I do. I appreciate that. I do. I love what I do. I love what I do. Even if it's 1 order or 100 orders, I put the same type of love from the very beginning to the very end when I put that sticker on. As a matter of fact, I don't put any of the stickers, any of the business cards until after I'm done taking the pictures, because I look through everything, make sure it's just as it is on the picture. Because, you know, sometimes I have heard, I've never experienced this. You order something online, or you order something, online through Instagram, or you go pick something up and it looks nothing like the picture. Exactly. And I want to give you guys what you deserve.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And,
you know, you guys have taken the time to, number one, look through my Instagram, number one, order something that really is eye candy if you've never ordered before, you know? So I want to give you my 100 because you are giving me your 100.
Which, the funny thing is, the product looks so much better than the photograph.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Because I've tried to take pictures of you know, the boxes that I would buy from you. And I was like, it just doesn't do it justice. So I'm like, do I even post it?
Oh, I'm sure it's great. I'm sure it's great. There's no secrets, let me tell you. And my kids will tell you, I don't take a good picture worth a damn. So I'm very lucky that, you know, these pictures look okay on Instagram.
Oh, no, they look good.
Thank you.
They look really good. So we're gonna skip forward.
Yes, please.
To your newest project that I am so excited that we can finally talk about.
Yes.
So you were part of Hulu's Baker's Dozen, an original series where Bill and I forgot his last name, but Tamara Mowry was also the host. And I think the concept was to have self-taught bakers and classically trained bakers kind of go through this contest. So tell us about that. And what was the experience like?
I was 1,000,000 times out of my league. Let me just tell you, I was so excited to do this. And 2 weeks into me starting Knead4Dough, I got a message from one of Hulu's producers talking about this show. And I thought it was a scam.
Well,
and I sent the link over to my son and he goes, no, Mom, this is legit. So I thought, oh my gosh. I panicked for a good 3 days. And then I reached out and they said, you know, because it's COVID, we're doing everything, you know, via Zoom. I'd never done a Zoom before, ever. I was nervous, as nervous as I am now. Did the interview via Zoom. One thing led to another. I got on the show. What an experience. What an experience. It was great. It was different. Again, I had never done anything like this before. So I show up the first day. I think we had to be there at like 4 a.m. and show up the first day, and we're not allowed to talk to people. And the grounds were beautiful. It was up here at a ranch in Silmar, and it was just gorgeous. I walk into my station. I'm looking around. I know what nothing is. Okay? Nothing. I know excuse me?
How nerve-wracking is that?
Oh my God. I thought, what am I even doing here? Like, is it too late to walk off? You know, I'm looking around. Everyone is very coordinated. I don't even know how to put the apron on right. I know my spatula. I know my flours. I know some candy. I know butter. Anyway, so as you guys saw in the show, I made it to the second round, much to my surprise. Yes, because I am looking around and I'm looking at all these beautiful gingerbread houses and I'm thinking, oh my God, and here's mine. Anyway, Tamara loved it. And I went on to the next round and I could not believe it. And in the back of my mind, I kept thinking, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, how far am I going to excel? Some of these recipes are secret. So Anyway, on to the next round. And we have to make 13 baker's dozen of one item, present it to the judges and see what they think. And I have done this recipe. I can do it's Puppy's pudding, which is so popular and so dear to my heart, and sells out 20 minutes before I'm even supposed to start selling at the pop-up. And my heart was shattered because they didn't like it. But it's okay. In my mind, I know that the heavens above and my grandma did not want me to go through to the third round because they were going to see what was in that bread recipe that I was going to make. So anyway, great experience. I would do it all over again, 1,000 times. And I cannot wait to hear what you guys all think.
To be honest with you, I actually just finished it this morning.
Yeah.
Love the blue outfit. I love it. I was like looking like Julia's doing really well. Like I was so excited and I was just like watching through it. And then I was like rooting for you to go to the third round. I'm like, she got this, you know, doing her dad's recipes. She got this. And then when they suddenly just said, you know, when they started calling out who was going to go to the third round, I was like so bummed beyond belief. I was like, no.
You know what? It's okay. I have kept in contact with the winner, and she is Sibel, and she is a beautiful woman inside and out.
She's a character.
She is a character. What you see is what you get with Sibel. Good. And you know, the women are just fantastic, and we were so happy for her.
Yeah,
we were so happy for her. But anyway, I went home kind of sad, kind of happy. They didn't like Puppy's pudding, and you know, it's okay. It's not for everyone. It's not for everyone. You know, it's okay. It's okay. It was a great experience. Yeah. And I'm on Hulu.
Exactly. The exposure of that and being on a show. I mean, how many bakers in the San Fernando Valley alone could say that they were part of Hulu's original series?
Yeah.
No one can take that away from you.
That's right.
And it's only gonna go up from there. I mean, honestly, that's what I believe. So
yeah, I believe it too. Donna Rochelle. Thank you for that.
No worries. So I was so excited. I'm not going to spoil anything for anyone else that's going to be watching, but so excited. And I was just like, just seeing you on my phone, because I was watching it via phone.
Yeah.
It was like, I know this person. Oh my God.
I baked for you. Yes.
I tasted her cookies.
Oh, yeah. Little old me, starting from, you know, here in the San Fernando Valley.
Exactly. And just wanting to get new countertops. I mean, can you imagine that? Wanting countertops to being on Hulu. I mean,
you want to hear something funny?
Sure.
No countertops yet. There's no time.
Okay.
Donna Rochelle, there literally is no time. I'm going to give you a glimpse of my day. So I wake up depending on the orders, because I have daily orders. Mm-hmm. I'm really trying to set boundaries and give myself one day off a week.
Yes.
Otherwise and I'm working on it. I am the first to admit I am a people pleaser, and I am working on these boundaries for myself, for my health. You know, I'm not a thin woman, and some days are harder to get out of the bed. Anyway, I wake up between 2 a.m. and 5 a.m. I bake until about 10 a.m., post the pictures, clean my kitchen. By that time, it's about noon or 1, get myself ready. My pickups start at 3. So they go 3 to 5. And then I still have my family at home that I have to tend to, you know. But I love what I'm doing. This is a dream of mine. You will see Knead4Dough in the San Fernando area. Hopefully within the next year or so. You know, this is my dream, and I will not stop until it happens for this community. I want number one, a safe space for anyone to come, sit, relax. Anyone. I want a place for you to come and enjoy your vegan pastry, your full fat pastry, your keto pastry, anything you want. I don't want you to drive outside of the San Fernando Valley to get yourself a strawberry cake or a chocolate cake, or, you know, you're going to have it here in San Fernando. I promise you. I promise you.
You have a table and Wi-Fi, I will be hanging out with your
yes
in your storefront going, hey Julia.
Yes, that's right. We are going to have excellent Wi-Fi because my Wi-Fi here at home sucks.
I mean, you're coming out loud and clear, so
good.
Fine.
Good.
But that's awesome. That's awesome. Now, what challenges have you had with the baking apart from setting boundaries? Like what, owning your own business, how has that been for you? You know, what are your favorite moments about it? All the good stuff.
Okay. Some of the bad stuff, I still don't know what I'm doing. I am winging it. Some of the challenges also have been keeping up with the demand. You know, there are a lot of small bakeries out there. There are a lot of wonderful, delicious competition for me. But I keep doing what I'm doing. You know, I try to come up with new recipes, innovative recipes, throw a little of this here. Let's exclude that. Products are expensive right now. They were very expensive in the beginning. It was very hard for me to get certain things. And it's interesting how things go in waves as far as like baked goods. I will have, you know, 40 birthday cakes in a week. And then the next week it'll be all chocolate chip cookies. And then the next week, so there was a time where it was banana bread, and it was banana bread. And I could not get banana bread. So I was actually, I have a fellow friend who does this as well. And she had a ton of bananas. So we switched eggs and bananas. You know, I had a ton of eggs and she could not get any eggs. And so we would switch. It's starting to get a little more expensive again, product is, but I am not doing anything with my prices yet. Prices will continue to stay the same because eventually when I do open something up, you know, I'm going to have more cost and that's when the prices will go up. But as of now, no matter how expensive things get, they'll stay the same. But keeping up with the demand, I think has been the most challenging for me.
Oh man, I can't imagine. I'm pretty sure it's just you and probably one of your children helping you out.
Yeah, so I do all the baking. My daughter and her girlfriend are very good to be at every pop-up with me. My husband now is at the pop-ups. They will put everything up and take everything down. My son will wash dishes. Sometimes he'll do my pickups for me if I have errands to run for the next day. I mean, everyone is helping, but I am the one who does the baking.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully in the future we get more hands to help you out and then make
yes
the storefront that it totally deserves.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes.
So
we're praying for that.
You know, we're all rooting for you. We're on the sidelines just going, yeah.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you, Dawn Rochelle.
Of course, of course. And then I know you have a couple of events coming up starting on Saturday.
Yeah, so every 4th of the month, I am at every 4th Saturday of the month, I am at the San Fernando Outdoor Market. At this point in my business, I have decided to just do that pop-up just because the demand is so high, you know, and I am doing this every day, and the weekends are the busiest because people gather more on the weekends. So as of now, it is just every 4th Saturday. I'm trying to do one pop-up a month here at my home. And it's just to drive and go cookies. I try to alternate the flavors of cookies every month. So every month they will be a different flavor. Stay tuned.
All right, Julia. Well, where can they find you? How can they order all the good stuff that you can, you know, where can they catch you for the latest information on Knead4Dough?
So it's all through Instagram. You know, I don't have a Twitter, don't have a Facebook, don't have a TikTok. It's all through Instagram. So, and it's eye candy. I don't have a menu. So you just scroll through the pictures, or if you have an idea, you and I will come up with something delicious for you to enjoy. Any dietary restrictions, I am all for that. And again, it's just through DM on Instagram or every fourth Saturday at the San Fernando Mall.
Awesome, awesome. Is there anything you wanted to add? Any collaborations that you want to let us know about? Or should we just stay tuned onto your Instagram?
Yeah, so, you know, I kept a secret for a really long time, which was the show. Yeah. I will continue to keep my eggs in one basket, and some things are better left unsaid. You guys just have to stay tuned. I promise you there's some good stuff coming up. I cannot leave this interview without thanking, and I'm sorry if I get emotional, but Knead4Dough really wouldn't be where it's at if it wasn't for each and every one of you supporting me. It's unbelievable, and I am so very blessed and thankful to each and every one of you guys for, I shouldn't say guys, for you humans, for all of you who are watching and supporting, whether it's through DM, not even ordering, just your words. I see every single one of you, and I appreciate you. And I am so very thankful to be part of your days through my baking. Thank you.
Thank you, Julia. Thank you for sharing your talent and your love for baking and all these delicious products. So
it's
good.
All my pleasure.
Yeah, so we appreciate it. So everyone, if you need to tune in for or if you want to know the latest on what Julia's up to, follow her on Instagram at Knead4Dough. DM her for orders, and trust me when I tell you, you will not be disappointed.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much for doing this. I appreciate you. This community appreciates you, Don Rochelle. You're highlighting a lot of special people.
It's my pleasure to do so.
Thank you.
I'm just trying to do my part.
You are.
But thank you again, and have a good day, guys.